Welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio. We are about a minute and a half into, almost 2 minutes into almost 3 minutes into the O-Day Ingram game, South versus North. This could end up being what you see in will be the Metro Championships. Could be. This may be a preview to it. And right now, with 5:21 here to go, it's 8-8. So we're all tied up. Ingram with the ball. And for Ingram, that's Charlie Putz handling the ball. And it's a steal by Takeo. Staten Sylvester for a layup, and that'll put O'Day up 10-8. Javon Irvin brings the ball on the right side up against Owen Moriarty. Rainier Avenue Radio. Metro League High School basketball. Nice cut and pass inside of the bucket to Dennis Kadiric. That'll tie the score up to 10. Divick with the ball. Tries to pass it. Actually bounces off the rim. Grabbed by Staten Sylvester. Outside to Moriarty. Doesn't take the three. Drives inside. Ball is actually stolen. 2-on-1 break. And the ball is bounced off of the foot of Jaylon Ellis and will go out of bounds. So that's a nice job of stopping that particular play. And you know what? In addition to that, I think it must have went off the Ingram player because O'Day has the ball. Jay Perkins in the front court. Staten Sylvester with it. McFarland in the game now. Perkins with the ball. 14 seconds in the shot clock. Moriarty tries to split the defense. Can't do it. 6 seconds on the shot clock now. Ball is on the floor. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Jay Perkins puts up a shot that rolls off the left side of the rim. And Javon Irvin has it now 10-10. Ingram works the ball around the top. Kevin Hidalgo. Jay Perkins ends up stealing a kind of lazy pass, takes a kind of Euro step, and with the left hand lays it up and in. 12-10 now, O'Day on top with 3:29 to go. Jalen Ellis again brings the ball in the front court. Ingram down now by 4. Again, they try to drop the ball down low to Putz. Shot goes up, doesn't go, ball's on the floor. Rolls out of bounds, and I think Perkins might have been the last one to touch that. Kevin Hidalgo, J.T. Collins, Javon Irvin, Dennis Kendrick, and Charlie Putz in the game for Ingram. Ball comes into Irvin, defended by Moriarty. Drives on the right side, going left, puts a shot up with the right hand. It falls short, doesn't hit anything. Must have been blocked. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Ingram Rams. Our first time taking a look at the division-leading Ingram Rams. Ball comes into Kadiric. Fall away 18-footer, that's all net. Basket there by Dennis Kadiric. Jay Perkins into the front court. Staten Sylvester finds McFarland. Drives the lane, dishes it off. McFarland with it. Pass is stolen. Putz got in the way. Score tied at 12 now. Again, we are all knotted up. Putz keeps it himself, and nifty little move under the basket there, and seems like that's what Charlie Putz wants to work. Ingram up 14-12 now. Again, McFarland makes his way under the hoop, doesn't get the basket though. The little left-handed baby hook. Might have been a full-blown hook. Wasn't a sky hook though. Irvin to Kadirich over to Putz. Well, actually, that's Collins. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And they're not going to get a shot off here. That's going to be a shot clock violation as O'Day was all over Javon Irvin. So Ingram up 14-12 with 1:35 here to go. Rainier Avenue Radio .world, bringing you high school basketball, and this is again two teams that could be battling it out for the Metro League Championship. We are still in first quarter action here. O'Day Fighting Irish and the Ingraham Rams. Rainier Avenue Radio bringing you Metro League basketball. The playoffs will be starting on June 4th. And seeding is pretty important here, so both of these teams want to win the game. Ball down low to McFarland. Again taken away. Putz gets it. Ends up in the hands of Javon Irvin. Irvin drives on the right side, double pumps, fakes off the glass and in. Javon Irvin with the bucket. McFarland with the ball in front court. Perkins has it tapped away from behind, and I think we're going to have a foul call. That might be on Irvin. That is on Irvin, so that'll be his first foul. Perkins tries to lob to McFarland. That didn't work. Miles Clark in the game now. And Putz on the drive for Ingram, and Ingram up 18-12 with 54 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Mason Williams into the game now as well for the Fighting Irish. Ball up in the hands of Ellis. Ellis pulls up from the left. That little shot is blocked, and Ingram is here to make a statement about representing the North Division. Irvin with the ball. Irvin pulls up for a deep three, rolls in and out, doesn't go. Mason Williams with the ball quickly in the front court. Defended by Hidalgo. That's Kevin Hidalgo. Now Putz comes out. Nine seconds on the clock. Spin move by Staten Sylvester, Ellis turns and the bucket goes. Half court, full court shot put up at halftime, or beyond the half court line, doesn't go. And so here at the end of one quarter, the Ingraham Rams 18, the O'Day Fighting Irish 14. Mr. Bellis.
Can you hear me?
Got you.
All right, I can't hear anything. We're live here on Rainier Avenue Radio, and looking at some other scores right now. Seattle Prep and Roosevelt currently in action. Lincoln and Chief Self also playing in action, waiting the scores from those games. It looks like the Roosevelt Riders are up over Seattle Prep 9-1 in the second quarter. No, that doesn't sound right. But I am getting audio. I'm just not hearing myself at all.
So we're going to go to second quarter action here. All right, 18-14. Ingram in front. O'Day brings the ball in to start the second quarter. Down by 4. That's Divick back in the game. Mason Williams out on top. So O'Day passing the ball around the perimeter. Dimmick drives to the hole, puts a little running 5-footer that misses to the right, misses everything. Irvin with the ball in the front court. Ingram sets up the offense. Perkins out on top defending. Irvin still with the ball, goes between his legs, almost loses the ball. Finally gets the ball to Hidalgo. Shot put up with the left hand by Kevin Hidalgo, goes in, and Ingram in front now, 20-14. Divick down the other way. Shot put up by Jalen Ellis doesn't go. Kevin Hidalgo in the front court, ball to Putz, drives left, going, puts it up with the left hand off the glass, and Ingram is up 22-14. At O'Day. O'Day with the ball. Perkins over to Divick. Jalen Ellis in the left corner. Mason Williams with it. Drives on the left side, puts a shot up off the glass with the left hand, and it goes down. 22-16. Touch with the ball. Irvin takes a three. Irvin drains the three-pointer, and suddenly the Ingram Rams are up by 9. Ingram with the ball again. Irvin in the front court. Pulls up from the left elbow. Bounces off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Jalen Ellis. Ellis in the front court. And Mason Williams looked like he took steps. Got a little excited. Forgot to bounce the ball. And that's still traveling, whether you did it intentionally or not. 6:01 here to go in the half. Kevin Hidalgo with the ball, defended by Williams in the back court. Brings the ball up the left side, gets it over to Irvin, defended by Perkins. Irvin gets a screen from Putz. Drives on the left side. Again, a little dippy-do. Shot rolls, hangs on the rim, doesn't go. Ball is rebounded and put back up and in by Dennis Cotteridge. Offensive boards, 27-16 now. Ingram up 11. Jermaine Davis back in the game. Perkins with it. Finds Davis, but pass was a little hard. I think we're going to have a foul called. Ball comes into Divick. Again, O'Day working the ball around the perimeter. Jermaine Davis on top, picks up the dribble. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to get it down low to Divick. Double team, loses the ball. Like you could say, the ball was taken away. Kevin Hidalgo with it. He loses the ball, errant pass. Divick gets it in the front court to Davis. Davis drives, lays it up with the left hand off the rim. Doesn't go. Mason Williams there on the right side for the follow-up. And that's going to be a bucket for O'Day. 27-18 now with 4:50 here to go in the half. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World. Ingram with the ball. Hidalgo in the front court, drives over pass to the rim, lays it up nicely with the left hand. Ingram now again with an 11-point lead. Mason Williams with the ball to Jalen Ellis, goes behind his back, pulls up from about 8 feet away on the left side, just inside the lane for a nice little bucket there. It's an old school NBA bucket. We call that a mid-range game. Kadirich with the shot from the left side, doesn't go, rebounded, and probably going to be sent to the line is J.T. Collins. We'll see if they give that to him in the act of shooting, and yes, they do. So Ingram will get 2 shots.
First shot by J.T. Collins is good.
(30-20). 3:57 here to go in the half. Ingram on top by 10. Second shot by J.T. Collins. That one's good as well. Get that Ingram lead back up to 11. Quickly the ball in the front court to Jermaine Davis. Max Dibick with it now, defended by Catteridge. Staten Sylvester doesn't take the 3. He was open, pulls up, kicks it back out to Ellis. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Moriarty with it. Moriarty drives on the right side, lays it off, tries to lay it off the glass. Kadirich blocks it, surrounded by 3 players in the backcourt. Miss J.T. Collins open there under the hoop, but 31-20 now. Ingram on top. Irvin with the ball out near the half-court line. Drives over to the right side, still behind the three-point line. Puts it up with the right hand going left. Misses. Ball comes loose. Loose ball picked up by Staten Sylvester. And Coach Kerr wants to talk it over. And can you hear me?
No, I hear nothing.
All right, well, we're going to get Mr. Bellis situated here so that we can get him on the air. All right. Back here for second quarter action. And I'll tell you, I am surprised. Ingram up here by 11 with 3:13 to go. And it doesn't seem like it's an accident. This is our first chance to have an opportunity to see this Ingram squad. Staten Sylvester drives in the lane, fights through the defense, puts it up and off the glass, and then O'Day steals the inbounds pass. Staten Sylvester put the team on his back, a quick 4 points. And we're going to have a foul there on Max Dibick. He pushed J.T. Collins out of bounds. 31-24 now. 7-point lead for Ingram, and O'Day comes out of the timeout, fired up. Evidently, Coach Kerr wasn't happy with what was taking place. And renewed energy on defense. Now, again, the pass is stolen. Jermaine Davis falling out of bounds. Ingram gets it back. Kevin Hidalgo drives into the lane and loses the ball off of his foot. And so what was looking at one point like an 11-point lead for Ingram, they were going to run away. And suddenly O'Day has found some life. We get a foul called, and it's on J.T. Collins. O'Day will have the ball under their own basket, gets to McFarland. McFarland immediately doesn't even put the ball down, turns and hits a 10-footer, and suddenly O'Day is back within 5. In this North Division, South Division matchup, a game that you could see in the championship for the Metro League. Irvin with a nice move, shot doesn't go, battle underneath, and that's, again, Tuts He's giving away about 3-4 inches under there, but that's where he wants to do his business, and he's causing a problem for folks. Ball comes into Irvin. Javon Irvin guarded by Moriarty in the right corner. Pass to J.T. Collins. He drives. His shot is blocked by McFarland. So 21 seconds on the clock, and Kadirich will bring it in. Gets it to Irvin, over to Kadirich in the right corner. Kadirich picks up his dribble. Gonna have to get rid of the ball. Does to Irvin. Irvin picks his dribble up in the right corner and tries to drop a pass down to Charlie Puts. It's knocked away, but we're gonna have a reach foul called. That'll be on Jalen Ellis. His first foul. Ingram brings the ball in. They'll get it to Javon Irvin. Irvin drives on the right side, hangs in the air. Javon Irvin, a nice player, banks it off the glass and in. Get that lead back up to 7 for Ingram. They needed a bucket. He gave them one. McFarland with the ball. Owen Moriarty, he can shoot it. His three-pointer bounces off the rim. Grabbed by Staten Sylvester. And Staten Sylvester puts it up and in. He'll go to the free throw line for a chance for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. (33-28), 1:26 here to go in the half. 33-29 after that made free throw from Staten Sylvester. That's at least 7. I think he has the last 7 points for O'Day. Irvin drives. Shot doesn't go. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Puts, turns, spins, puts the shot up, gets the shooter's roll. It bounces off the back of the rim and drops into the hoop. 35-29. Staten Sylvester with the ball. Over to McFarland. Actually, it was Miles Clark. Ball was taken away. Irvin has it. Leans inside. Shot bounces off the glass, doesn't go. Ball on the floor. Staten Sylvester has it. Staten Sylvester up the court on the left side. Probes into the lane, kicks a pass out, tries to get it to Moriarty. Pass was knocked away by Lars Lewin. So Ingram with possession in a 6-point lead. 27 seconds here to go in the quarter. Kadirich backs out to the three-point line. They get the ball in the hands of Javon Irvin. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Kadirich out with a three. Kadirich with a three-pointer. The bank was open, off the glass and in. 7:45 and the bank's open? Well, I guess so. I don't know if he called it, but. And with 1 second left on the shot clock, Jalen Ellis banks one off the glass and in for a bucket, and here we are at halftime. The Ingram Rams, 38. The O'Day Fighting Irish, 31. Our first look at Ingram. By the way, thanks to our sponsor, Public Health, Seattle, King County. All of us have struggled through the COVID-19 pandemic, and a lot of our communities have been particularly hard hit. Some things definitely need to change, but a few things should probably stay the same, like protecting your child from serious diseases you can prevent now. Preventable diseases like measles, mumps, and whooping cough. And if camp or child care or in-person school are on your family's agenda, give your child a healthy and safe summer and school year by making sure they're up to date on vaccinations and well child visits. You have the power to protect. Call your funder provider, healthcare provider, to find out what vaccinations your child is due for and make an appointment today. If you need help finding a provider, visit parenthelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588. Interpretation is available. Thanks again to our
Public Health Seattle King County for powering these Metro League broadcasts. We'll be back with you in a second. Don't go anywhere. We'll still have everything here for you. We're just going to see if we can get Mr. Bellis back online.
Vacation. You'll be back next week. I think they went to Hawaii. So I originally started my own thing when I grabbed those. I tried both of those out.
If I switch these.
That's mine. That's mine.
Let's see if it just works. Okay, talk real quick. It works.
Did you hear anything?
Yeah.
You did hear something?
Yeah.
Okay, well, try this one.
This one can't even get it in.
That one wasn't working for me.
This one doesn't work?
You can try it. It wasn't working for me.
Are you saying anything?
We are here at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Nope, nothing. Okay, so that one doesn't work, and apparently these two don't either. Nope.
We are here trying to work some bugs out, so be patient with us as we try to work our way through this.
So we have one more. Yep. Yep. Nothing. Nothing. You are tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio. You are live, 8:04 p.m. here at the half of Ingraham over O'Day, 38-31 in that game right there. We're also following Seattle Prep and Roosevelt. And in that contest, currently at the half, Seattle Prep leads the Roosevelt Rough Riders, 31-29. Currently at the half of that contest, 39-29. Seattle Prep well in hand of this contest in a battle of North Division foes that could, if you're an Ingram fan, definitely watching this one because Ingram's right now at 7-2, and they're currently leading O'Day here. So Ingram well on their way to possibly having a chance to go into the playoffs with the #1 seed and have home field advantage. If they can beat O'Day and if Roosevelt can come back and beat Seattle Prep, that would drop Prep to 6-3. Roosevelt would be 6-3. If Ingram wins this contest, that would jump against O'Day. That would make them 8-2. You're talking about more than a game ahead with only one, maybe two contests left before the playoffs. So things are looking great for the Ingram Rams right now. And if they can hold on against O'Day, looking at a number 1 seed as they go into the playoffs, which start on June 4th. And there are 3 rounds in the playoffs: June 4th, June 8th, and June 12th. And how it's going to roll is on June 4th, which is Friday, number 1 seed is going to play the 4 seed, 2 is going to play the 3. So we know in the North it's going to be Ingram, Seattle Prep, Nathan Hale, and Roosevelt. All those have clinched their seeds. We know they're going to be their spots. Now it's all about seeding. Who can get what? Ingram right now is number 1. Seattle Prep's number 2. Nathan Hale's number 3. Roosevelt's number 4. So we'll see how it goes. But right now at the half, Prep leads Roosevelt 39-29. And as they try to stay... but if you're an Ingram Rams fan, you definitely want to see Roosevelt take this one and come back in the second half, because that'll give Ingram more than a game lead going into the playoffs and for that number 1 seed. Might even have a chance to clinch it in their next game if they beat O'Day, that is. In the South, O'Day's trying to keep pace with Eastside Catholic and being down by 7 here at the half. Eastside Catholic's up on them about half of a game right now. They're at 8-1. O'Day's at 7-1. So if O'Day loses this game, they fall to 7-2. And Garfield has an opportunity to snag at least that 2nd seed from them if they win out. And it gets interesting even more than that, because the last game of the regular season is Wednesday. And on Wednesday, Eastside Catholic is going to O'Day. So we'll see how that one wraps up. It could decide the number 1 seed. But we were also expecting O'Day to win this game against Ingram. And they're not. So if you're a Garfield Bulldog fan, that opens the door for you to possibly get that number 2 seed. And why is that important? Because the home teams are the 1 and the 2 seeds this Friday. Again, the home field advantage is going to the number 1 and the number 2 seeds. They will host the 3 and the 4. So if you get that second one, you get to host a playoff game on June 4th. So next Friday. And then the next games will happen on Tuesday. That'll be the second round. Those will be the winners of the June 4th games on the 8th. And then the following Friday, that's your championship. So that's the road in Metro League this year, how it's going to go. And in the girls, we have a couple of scores here for you. Lakeside was defeating Eastside Catholic 49-35 in that one. Lakeside is the 2nd seed right now in the North at 5-1. They've definitely clinched their playoff berth. Eastside Catholic is still fighting for theirs. Those girls are 3-4 on the season, and they have definitely not clinched their berth because they're fighting in a battle with West Seattle at 2-3 so far. Chief Self was able to defeat Lincoln 40-36. A close battle for a Lincoln Lynx team that's been struggling at 1-8 this season. Looks like we're ready for our second half has begun again, and already the Ingram has jumped to a 40-31 in this contest right here. And looks like we are about to go to Tony B. Tony B.
Thank you, Mr. Bellis. 40-33. Ingram in front by 7. 7:25 here to go in the third quarter. North leading Ingram Rams. O'Day in contention in the South.
Basket by Devitt is good. 40-34 now. Von Irvin with the ball on the right side, gets it to Kadiric. Backs outside the three-point line. Gets the ball in the hands of Javon Irvin. Drives on the right side again, double pumps. Gets it up off the glass, it doesn't go. Kadiric tries to get the rebound. Can't grab it, loses it out of bounds, and so O'Day will have the ball back and a chance to cut into that lead further. Moriarty pass is stolen by Charlie Putz. He drives, uses his body to block Owen Moriarty away from the ball and lays it up and in and off the glass on the left side. 42-34, Ingram by 8. Devitt with a nice give and go to Moriarty. He lays it off to Staten Sylvester, who turns, spins, and hits a little three-foot shot. Quickly back up the other way, Ronan Axtell. Ball out on top to Putz. Javon Irvin with it. Picks up his dribble outside the three-point line, gets it to Kevin Hidalgo. Kadiric, 4 seconds on the clock. Moves, forces up a shot that doesn't hit anything. Putz gets the rebound, but no time to go back up to the hoop, so that'll be a 24-30-second shot clock violation. 5:56 here to go. 42-36 in the third quarter. O'Day down. Divick with the ball. O'Day passing the ball around the perimeter. Staten Sylvester drives, takes a long step, shot doesn't go. Ball is knocked out of bounds, initially touched by Divick. Could have grabbed it, but Ronan Axtell knocked it out of his hands and out of bounds, so O'Day will retain possession. Jalen Ellis bring the ball in. Looking for somebody to get it to. Finally gets it in to Staten Sylvester, back on top to Moriarty. Pass from Devick, meant to go inside, is tipped away and out of bounds. Ball comes into Staten Sylvester. Ellis thinks about a three, doesn't take it. Davis turns. Back to Staten Sylvester, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Moriarty takes a three from the right side that bounces off the front of the rim, doesn't go. Kevin Hidalgo with the rebound. Into front court. Driving on the right side, and a nice little move on the inside by Ronan Axtell, stuck in there and got the ball off the glass over the larger Divick and into the basket. 44-36 now. Ingram's lead back up to 8. Jalen Ellis with a three that bounces off the front of the rim, bounces off the backboard, and bounces off the front of the rim one more again just for performative art, and then drops in the hoop. Hidalgo on the left side, defended by Ellis. Back out on top to Javon Irvin. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He drives all alone to the basket, cups it, and lays it off the glass. A little showtime. You're going to give me an open lane. Well, I can do things with this. I can do things with people on me, but wide open, let me have a little fun. Down the other way, Moriarty gives up the three and passes it into Devitt, who gets the layup from the left side. 46-41, 3:56 here to go in the third quarter. Darvish thinks about a three. Thinks better of it. Javon Irvin back out on top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Irvin pulls up from three, misses everything. Ball is rebounded down low by that man, Charlie Putz. He likes it down there, puts up a reverse lane that doesn't go quickly. O'Day back the other way. Staten Sylvester drives on the left side, lays it off the glass with the right hand, and you can hear the noise. Count it. Staten Sylvester will go to the line with an opportunity to turn this into a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Miles Clark back in the game for O'Day. Staten Sylvester shot. That's good. 2-point lead now for Ingram as O'Day has chipped away. Back into the game, J.T. Collins for Kevin Hidalgo for the Ingram Rams. And O'Day applying pressure in the backcourt. Ball comes into Javon Ellis, and O'Day falls back. Everybody except Perkins was guarding Ellis. Picks up his dribble, fires the pass down low to J.T. Collins. J.T. Collins traveled, got caught up. Shot was blocked too. O'Day in the front court, down 2. They can tie or take the lead. Devitt gets a nice pass from Miles Clark on the curl, lays it up and in, and folks, we have a tie game. So O'Day methodically working their way back into a tie. Von Irvin with the ball outside the three-point line, gives it up to Kadirich. Kadirich on Miles Clark, back and forth. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Javon Irvin with it, drops it down low to Charlie Putz, bounces off the rim, doesn't go. Divitt corrals the rebound in traffic, swings a couple, goes, clears himself some space. Perkins with it, passes to Divitt, ball rolls off of the back of his leg and out of bounds. We're tied up at 46 with 2:16 here to go. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World, our coverage of high school basketball. North versus South in this matchup. The Ingram Rams and O'Day Fighting Irish. And we're going to get a timeout here. And we'll go to Daniel Bellis.
Yeah, thank you there, Tony. Watching the Roosevelt and Seattle Prep game right now, and currently it's looking like it's 43-36. Seattle Prep leading the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Third quarter, 3:18 left in that one right there. As you're closely watching that one, and Prep, and if the Roosevelt Rough Riders can come back, it'll definitely open things up for Ingram as they have this opportunity, especially if they can hold on and beat O'Day. They might have the opportunity to be number 1 seed in the North.
Oh boy, who was that again? The Seattle Prep? Oh, Seattle Prep?
Seattle Prep is currently leading Roosevelt, but if the Rough Riders can come back, that'll give Ingram more than the game and the lead in the North.
All right. Oh, boy. I told you the seeding was going to be important. Three-point shot put up by Irvin. He misses. O'Day quickly down the other way. Into the game now for O'Day is Brendan Murphy. Murphy goes to the hoop and is fouled. And a chance to put O'Day in the lead. 2 shots here for Brendan Murphy. First shot is good. And so O'Day now on top by 1, 47-46. 1:46 here to go in the third quarter. Next shot is up. Bounces off the front of the rim. Rolls over the rim and drops in. O'Day's in front by 2. Quickly down the other way with the left hand. A nice bucket there by J.T. Collins to tie the score back up, 48-48. Moriarty now with the ball. Defended by Irvin, over to Perkins, whips it around the corner to Divitt. Kadirich almost falls, and Divitt gets inside, but the ball is tapped away. Javon Irvin with the ball now after Lars Lewin knocked that ball away from Divick. Irvin with the spin move, and English rolls the ball off the glass and spins on the rim and drops in. Ingram back in front. Nice move by Javon Irvin, looking like Kyrie Irving. Nifty around the basket. O'Day down 2 on their home court. Ingram with the ball, and you heard a bit of the seeding that's taking place in the north end. So Ingram wins this game. They could be the #1 seed in the North Division, which contains Seattle Prep and Roosevelt, some pretty good teams over there. Nathan Hale. I think those are all the teams that are a lock for the championship round of play. Putts, stops, spins, pops. Shot doesn't go. Staten Sylvester up the right side, and Javon Irvin was kind of falling down and threw a nice block. Staten Sylvester still would have scored because he stayed on his feet. But this is football, so. Perkins looks down low, finds Miles Clark on the inbounds pass. Clark converts the bucket. We are all tied at 50. 32 seconds left here, 27 on the shot clock. Javon Irvin in the front court over to Kadirich. Back to Irvin. Defended by Staten Sylvester. Irvin shakes, bakes, puts up a three-point shot, doesn't hit anything. 15 seconds left to go in the quarter. DeJay Perkins in the front court. We're tied up at 50, 10 seconds, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Perkins gets the screen from Clark. Perkins puts up a three-pointer. Back to buzzer. He falls down. The ball goes down. O'Day on top now, 53-50. And what a turnaround in that quarter for the O'Day Fighting Irish. Back on top now by 3. Mr. Bellis.
All right, here on Rainier Avenue Radio with some game updates for you. And going into the fourth quarter, it looks like Prep has opened up a 50-39 lead right there with 8 minutes left in that contest. 50-39, start of the fourth quarter is looming for them. We're waiting on a score from Lincoln and Chief Self. No score being reported from them currently. And then girls basketball action earlier on today. Chief Self was able to defeat Lincoln in a very close contest, 40-36. Eastside Catholic lost to Lakeside, 49-35. And Seattle Prep defeated Roosevelt for the girls at least, 50-36. Waiting on the score for West Seattle Holy Names. That one has playoff implications in that one right there. If Holy Names can defeat West Seattle, that would clinch a berth in the South Division for the playoffs for both Holy Names and for Franklin. So we'll see how that one rains up, and hopefully we can get the score to you before this one's over. But we're back in for the fourth quarter of this one. Ingram and O'Day. O'Day's only up by 3.
All right, DeJay Perkins with the ball. Jermaine Davis. Staten Sylvester's three-point shot is blocked. Dennis Kadirich has it. Javon Irvin, not Irving, Irvin in the front court. Kadirich, little right-handed hook shot from the baseline, doesn't go. Rebounded by Miles Clark. Up in the front court, Jermaine Davis gets a lob, can't get the ball to fall. Javon Irvin leaves it for Kadirich. Misses a point-blank layup. Not all alone, but couldn't ask for a much better shot than that. Ball goes out of bounds. Ingram will retain possession. 7:15 left to go in the game. Ball inbounded. Javon Irvin. Defended by Perkins, reaching out there for the ball. Good opportunity here to see this Ingram team. Lars Luwan tries to get a pass over to J.T. Collins, but errant pass. Ball is turned over to the O'Day Fighting Irish to Jay Perkins in the front court. O'Day now looking to build on the lead. Staten Sylvester to Davis. Davis into the hoop. Miles Clark from three doesn't get the shot, doesn't get the bucket. Gets the shot, not the bucket. And Javon Irvin might have traveled, but got away with it. Either way, the pass was taken away. It's a little bit out of control. Perkins in the front court now. Staten Sylvester ends up with the ball again, drives on the left side. Davis not looking for the shot at three. Ball is knocked away, players on the floor, ball is loose. And so with 3 seconds on the shot clock, O'Day will retain possession. Max Dibbick into the game for O'Day, and also into the game, Ronan Axtell for Ingram. Three seconds on the shot clock. Ball is inbounded to Staten Sylvester. Takes a long step. Gets the ball up there, lays it over the lip. It bounces out. Shot won't go. Ingram down the other way. Kadirich. Kadirich with the ball again. Pulls up from the right elbow. Bounces off the right side of the rim. Hustle play by Putz, but saves it to O'Day. O'Day quickly down the other way. And an open Staten Sylvester, and again hits about a 5-footer all net. Running right-hander. O'Day up by 5 now. And Javon Irvin drives on the right side, puts the ball up off the glass. Won't get the bucket, but there'll be a foul called. So Javon Irvin will go to the hoop with some nice moves. Nifty around the basket, got fouled that time. First shot bounces off, doesn't go. Ingram still down by 5. 5:18 here to go in the game, and Owen Moriarty and Jalen Ellis back in the game for the O'Day Fighting Irish. Javon Irvin at the line. Second shot, that one is true. Ingram down by 4 now. O'Day with the ball. Jalen Ellis walks it across the half-court line. Over to Dibbick. Jalen Ellis with the ball on top again. Back to Dibbick. Staten Sylvester probes on the left side. Moriarty doesn't take the three. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Staten Sylvester with it now. Jalen Ellis, ball is knocked away. Shot clock's going to be a problem. And they're going to keep letting them play. No, they're going to stop the play, even though Ingram had a fast break. Guess they're going to still call that the possession was O'Day. So the 24-second clock violation, either way it goes, but I think Ingram would have rather just let that run. They had a 3-on-1 fast break. Javon Irvin, 4:41 left here to go in the game. On the left side, outside the three-point line, pulls up from 3. Irvin's 3 bounces off the rim, doesn't go. Touch Valen in there for the rebound. He takes a three-pointer. That one's about a foot short from the left corner pocket for 3. Ball to Dibbick, back to Staten Sylvester. Again in the lane, Staten Sylvester showing off the mid-range game. Another little nifty 7-footer. Right-handed flip shot by Takeo Staten Sylvester. 57-51, O'Day on top by 6. Kadirich probes on the right side. Ball is snapped away by Jalen Ellis. And they're going to call a foul. O'Day fans wanted no foul, and the ball off of Kadirich's knee, out of bounds, but reached in, and when it's that open, usually the ref is going to say, you reached. Kadirich having a problem getting the ball in. and is going to have to call a timeout. With 54:03 here to go in the game, let's check with Daniel Bellis to see what's going on.
Thank you there, Tony. As we get into the fourth quarter for Prep and Roosevelt, Prep is starting to really pull away in this one. They are now up 54-39 with about 5 minutes left in that contest right there. Looking like Prep's going to take this one. It'll more than likely move Prep to 7-2. And if Ingraham ends up losing this one to O'Day, it'll drop them to 7-3. They'll fall to second place in the North as the playoffs loom only 1 week away.
All right, 1 week until the playoffs. Seeding, the all-important seeding. So this game is critical for both teams. 57-51, O'Day in the lead after trailing most of the first half. Big third quarter by O'Day. 4:03 left in the game. Ingram inbounding the ball. Get the ball into Javon Irvin. Kadirich works down low, spins left, shoots, fires, shot doesn't go. Kadirich now from three. Three-pointer doesn't go. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by J.T. Collins, who came flying in to try to get the rebound. So Ingram down 6 now, and O'Day has basically put the brakes on this Ingram offense, a lot of which was Javon Irvin. O'Day with the ball in the front court, patient with the offense. Moriarty passes up the 3, doesn't take it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ball is slapped away. Divich has it on the floor. Moriarty has it now. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Jalen Ellis calmly buries the three-pointer from the right side in front of the O'Day bench. O'Day up by 9 now, 60-51. Big shot by the senior, Jalen Ellis. Ingram with the ball. Javon Irvin drives again, tries to split the defense. Doesn't get the shot to go. Jay Perkins with it now, down to Moriarty. He lays the ball off the glass from the left side with the right hand. O'Day up 11 now with 2:54 to go in the game. This was the lead that Ingram had at one point. O'Day has whittled away the lead and then built the lead back up to 11 for their side. With 2:20 here to go. Again, you're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. It's me, Tony B. I want to thank our sponsor, King County, Seattle Public Health. 1,000 COVID-19 vaccine shots are available every day at Public Health Seattle King County sites. You don't need an appointment. It's clear that our best path out of COVID-19 restrictions and resurgences is by rolling up our sleeves and getting vaccinated. Getting vaccinated is important for ensuring not just our own health, but the health of our family, friends, co-workers, and others that we come in contact with. Listen, anyone 16 years or older can get the vaccine. For the sake of the team, take your best shot. Learn more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Again, Public Health, Seattle King County, powering these broadcasts of Metro League basketball. We've got the championships next week. And we're so happy to be able to bring these games to you. You know that as an audience, you cannot attend. And so we're excited to bring these games to you. Ball is inbounded to Javon Irvin. Ingram down 11. They're going to have to go to work. Irvin pulls up from the left elbow. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Perkins. Perkins in a rush, but not in a hurry. Moriarty with the ball. 2:28 to go. 15 seconds on the shot clock. O'Day patiently working the shot clock, and Max Divick pulls up behind the three-point line left side, buries the three ball. O'Day up 14. Wow, what a turnaround by the O'Day Fighting Irish. And again, if you're enjoying what you are seeing and having the opportunity to do, we're your community radio station, and if you'd like to donate to us, we'd really appreciate it. That's how we work. That's how we grow. That's how we are able to do these games to you. So if you can use Venmo, and just say at Rainier Avenue Radio, and make a donation of any size: $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, $500, $1,000. It's all good. Just go to Venmo at Rainier Avenue Radio and make a donation. We'd appreciate it, and you'll definitely see the results. Or you can go to our website and go to Shunpike and donate there for tax-deductible donation at Shunpike. 2:14 here to go. Javon Irvin with the ball over to Charlie Putz for three. Putz's three bounces off, doesn't go. Devick with the rebound. O'Day, a 14-point lead, 2:04 to go. We've got a foul in backcourt. And that's still going to be the 1-and-1. I think that's only the 15th foul for Roosevelt. So they're going to have to foul a couple more times before they can. No, I was going to say you may as well do it since you did it that time, but they'll let O'Day run some more clock. And Moriarty with no hurry to shoot. Devick again from three. This time the other side shot doesn't go. Kaduric with the rebound. And a long pass intended for J.T. Collins is too long, and he'll step on the baseline, and that will turn the ball back over to O'Day with 1:41 here to go, nursing a 14-point lead. Ball in the front court for O'Day. Moriarty in the corner, and again, O'Day the clock is their friend. And right now they are massaging the clock. Finally, an attempt to make a steal by Javon Irvin gets the foul. But they let a lot of clock run off of there between the first time they took the intentional foul and then this one. And so, again, the same thing. They have to commit another foul in order to potentially get the ball back by having that first free throw missed on the 1-and-1. And a steal, goes for the steal, gets the steal, layup, count the basket for Ronan Axtell. So that was even better. You don't get called for a foul. You get the bucket, you get the layup, and you go to the line, and the clock is stopped. 1:18 to go, 65-53. Ingram not giving up. Seeding is important for this game for the North and South divisions. Free throws up, that one's good. Ingram now down by 11, and we'll get another timeout on the floor with one. I know it's not going to be a timeout. We'll just have a couple players come in and substitutions as Ingram sets up their full court defense. And this time they do go for the quick foul. So I don't want to harp on it, but again, they initially went for the foul. Let them bring the ball out of bounds and then let about 30-second shot go off the clock. Whatever, now they're into the penalty situation. So you make the first one, you get the second one. You miss the first one, Ingram has an opportunity to take this ball off the backboard and go the other way. But that's a moot point as the Jay Perkins, the senior, which the lefty shooting style, the left-handed shot, makes the first free throw. Here's the second free throw. That one's up. Buries that one too. O'Day back up by 13 now. 1:14 left in the game. Javon Irvin on the right side. Wheels and deals in the lane. Shot falls short. Rebounded by Devick. 1:06 to go. Jalen Ellis with it. Devick now with the ball in the front court. 59 seconds left to go in the game, and finally Ingram fouls Owen Moriarty, and he'll go to the line again with the 1-and-1. That foul was on J.T. Collins, and that'll be his fifth. So he'll have to take a seat with 56 seconds to go. Lars Lewin comes into the game for Collins. Also, Elias Nagiwo into the game for Ingram as Kadirich takes the seat. So this might be the white flag of surrender for Ingram. Leo Bruce also into the game for Ingram, as well as torn edge. Moriarty at the line. First shot is good. 68-54, 14-point lead now for O'Day. And I guess Ingram says, you know, we'll live to fight another day. 69-54, Moriarty pressures Lars Lewin in the backcourt. 48 seconds to go. Lewin with the ball. The Ingram players figure out what they want to do. And a shot put up from three bounces off the back of the rim by Leo Bruce. Rebounded inside, a nice little nifty pass there. And Jack Brown into the game. Converts and makes the bucket. 23 seconds left. Shot clock is off. So Moriarty and Staten Sylvester will just play catch, but 10 seconds to go. Moriarty will just hold the ball 6 seconds. Ingram's walking off the court. Oh, just Moriarty out there by himself right now. Passes the ball to the ref. And that's going to be it here at O'Day Phil Lumpkin Court. The O'Day Fighting Irish come back from down 11 to win this game by 13, 69-56. Ingram had an 11-point lead in this game early and looked like they were going to potentially take control. And Coach Steve Kerr called a timeout. O'Day came out breathing fire. Staten Sylvester in particular got a layup, stole the inbounds pass, got another layup, then ended up converting on a three-point play. 7 points all by himself. And suddenly O'Day was back in this game, walked them down, and then put them away. Let's go to Mr. Daniel Bellis for a
Yes, thank you there, Tony. So with this loss by Ingram right here, with it being this loss will put them in second place now here at 7-3. They fall. Seattle Prep takes the number one so far in the North, as we only have less than a week before the regular season ends. They win over Roosevelt 66-41 there. And then for O'Day with this win, they're now tied again with Eastside Catholic. And for O'Day and Eastside Catholic, they're going to decide it on the hardwood who's going to be number one this Wednesday when Eastside Catholic comes to O'Day. So that's what it's going to go down in the South. The number one seed will be decided between these two teams by playing each other, as it should. And for Garfield and Rainier Beach, they've already clinched their spots. They're more than likely going to be 3-4 for the South. And for the North, Seattle Prep's currently ahead. Ingram's in second. Nathan Hill's in third at 6-3. Roosevelt with this loss, they're more than likely going to be number 4 at 5-4 for the season, as playoffs are starting this Friday.
All right, is that all we have, Mr. Bellis?
Yeah.
All right. Well, nice game here, North and South, and again, it's going to result in some playoff seeding that's going to be, I guess, still flexible even next week. They'll have to iron out who's going to play where. Then on the 4th, the playoffs will start. 4 teams at the top of the North Division, 4 teams at the top of the South Division will have an interdivisional play. Then on the 8th, there'll be a semifinal game, and that will lead to a championship game on the 11th. The Metro League Championship game, North versus the South. So we'll be there every step of the way for you. Once again, it's me, Tony B, here at Rainier Avenue Radio. One more again, I want to thank our sponsor, powered by Public Health Seattle King County. And just reminding you that all of us have struggled through the COVID-19 pandemic, and many of our communities have been particularly hard hit. Some things definitely need to change, but a few things should stay the same, like protecting your child from serious diseases you can prevent now. Preventable diseases like measles, mumps, and whooping cough. If you want more information, visit parent123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588. Again, that's 1-800-322-2588, and interpretation is available. We'll be back with you next week with more exciting Metro League basketball. We're covering the boys and the girls. That's it. That's all the time I have. That's going to do it for the kid. Remember, until we meet again, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you are probably right.